So, firstly, you just go to them and they talk to you very naturally. They are like, oh, wow. And they talk to you in such a manner that makes you feel comfortable, that make you feel like they care for you. And you open up to them and you be your own self. And then one day, all of a sudden, they be like, I don't like this part of yourself. I don't like this. You should change yourself. You should do this. You should do that. And you been this serious activity of changing yourself for them. You try to gain their validation. You try to impress them. But then all of a sudden, they might get irritated by you often. And then, one day they leave you. And when they leave you, like, when they leave you, you feel like, what the hell wrong I did it in my life that they are not the same the way we met before. The first time. This is like most difficult part in life. Like whenever I speak in my own zone, then mostly I listen to people. But if I get that comfort level, then I would speak to them in form of stories. So, I can only remember one person. She just said that, as you're growing up, you need to shorten up. People will not listen all of what you are saying. But the point is that it must be your choice to choose whether you want to elaborate it in a story or you want to shorten it up. It should not be someone else's choice. And in the same way, when someone is leaving you, it should be your choice to understand that you are better and way above their own validation for you. Like, I miss some people even now. I really feel like what if I could be suiting with that conventional way of life, but I am not suiting that way of life. That's why I make these videos, because I don't have anyone, like the way what I said, that I don't have anyone that close or interested in me right now in that way that I can speak my heart out. I know that people will judge me. I think yeah, I mean, I opened up to someone recently. It has been 3 or 4 months earlier. Maybe I opened up to him, and after a while he just left and he told me that, you're immature, that's why I don't like you. So it really made me doubt myself that, if I open up and say my thing XYZ to a person, this person might feel I am an immature person. That's why this doesn't interest him. ये पहले दिन नहीं कहेगा. After a point of time, that will be opening up. So it will hurt you. That's why I keep on making these videos in hope that someone listen to me, because, in real life, nobody has time for my stories. And, as an adult, you will realize that people are all just showing their caring side. Nobody cares for you really, in truly. And some people in this world have this always correction mode in this world. Like, you can't talk like this, you can't walk like this, you can become clumsy, you can be messy, you cannot talk in such a way that your English looks imperfect. Like, the way I'm speaking, it is very annoying. Or you are not good in Bengali language, or you are not this, that. I think I will just say this to you. If you are in that situation, always trying to change and fit in, I will just say you that, you cannot fit in a box. You have to be a lot of time be yourself, which means that you have to see beyond the box, beyond what is written. Like this YouTube video, I don't know what will happen, but this is my safe space. At least I can talk my heart out. So if that really interests you, try to create your own channel and be yourself. Because in real life, sometimes it becomes very hard to just be like some person which has to satisfy everyone's way of life, because we are living in a community, not a community, we're living, yeah, like we are living in a mess. Like, if you look at it properly, like if you look at everything properly, then there is something a problem out there. And or at least I have seen this. Sometimes these people will be like, I am the motivational guru, I am this, I can heal you, I can help you. But when you just go back to them and you ask to help them through talking out it openly, or sometimes some people manipulate you in such a way that, you feel like you are wrong in such a way. And that's why, at least in life, I have understood people will come and go, and I have to treat everyone like they can treat me like shit, because I have been through those situations that, after a point of time, these people will be like, oh, you don't know. But this is why I just think that to make your own life in such a way, at least the young generation, I'm not so old, even now I'm 22. So I really know that, it's hard for every generation, but people can do better. And the point is that when I was just starting it out, I felt like it's not small ho jayega, but then I feel like it is some minutes, maybe 7 to 8 minutes. But it's not about how many minutes I talk, it's how every video I just feel like I should talk my heart out. And this is happening not for the longest of time, because obviously I have had a history of this, for which I am taking therapy. I am going to the therapist and saying that please help me. But I know many people cannot take it. So many people can talk it out. Many people can reach to someone who will help them. But choose your own friends. Choose, if you do not have it, na, try to take a diary, write your heart out. If you do not do that, if you can't do that, तुम वो भी नहीं कर सकती, तो एक बात करो, खुद से बात करना सीख जाओ. लाइक मैं खुद से बात करती हूँ, लाइक अभी कर रही हूँ खुद से. मुझे पता है फॉलोअर्स नहीं आएंगे शायद, बट मेरे लिए मैं काफ़ी हूँ, ये दिखाने की तो कोशिश कर रही हूँ ना. सो ट्राई टू डू दैट योर. एंड माई कमेंट सेक्शन इज ऑलवेज अ सेफ स्पेस. आई थिंक आज 22 तारीख को मैं दे रही हूँ, तो मैं 22 को अगर आज वीडियो हो रहा है तो कल जाएगा या परसों. But my comment section is a safe space. You can say what your heart says. Someday this video will reach you, hopefully, and you can say what you feel. Uh, but yes, I will try to tell you that if you are finding it very hard to fit in some circle, if you see the changes in them, just try to just avoid them in your life. Because if you cannot change for yourself and you are doing it for others, then it is really a toxic part of life. You shouldn't take others' advices so seriously to change yourself. You should be enough for your own self. After a while, I realizing this, because right now I am the only one for myself, right? So एक वक्त के बाद जब बड़े हो जाओगे तुम ऐसे ही होगे. So this inspiration XYZ, you don't have to impress others. You have to do it for yourself, for your own good.